inshallah. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for joining us for the first official webinar of Hajj 1447. I know it seems like yesterday we were just in in Min and Arafah and going through it, and subhanallah, like this, the new season has started, alhamdulillah. So we're very, very excited to get this going. And for those of you who have been with us before, attended these webinars before, kind of were with us last season, you know what to expect. It starts slow, and then we ramp up more and more and more as we get closer to the important dates, inshallah. So you'll get to know our faces and our names and who we are very well over the coming months, inshallah. But this is our kickoff just to kind of get things started. And for those of you who have never attended any of these webinars, and this is your very first one, not to worry, we start every season as though everyone is from scratch. So for some of you, this may be repetitive. For others, this will be valuable. But we want to make sure everyone kind of understands this process from the very beginning. And so we really do it in blocks, step by step, inshallah, for everyone. So my name is Muhammad Khalil. I am the director of Hajj and Umrah for Adam Travel. You will be seeing a lot of me in these webinars. Along with me is the team, the core team, alhamdulillah, who is involved. Brother Rami Abdu, who will be leading these meetings and answering questions and available for a lot of you who will get to know him very well. Along with Brother Khalid Bigo is here as well and will be presenting as well today. Brother Amr Bez as well is also here, and Sister Nariman, who's our unsung hero. She doesn't always like to speak, but she's here as well. So we have a little presentation for you to kind of walk you through some things, a few videos, some slides to help you understand, get a visual of what's going on. And then we're going to do a Q&A session. And we'll wrap it up, inshallah. I know it's Saturday afternoon, so we won't take too much of your time, inshallah. Sister Naiman, if you want to start sharing the presentation, we can start from the beginning, inshallah. So the purpose of this is we will be discussing all of Hajj, how to navigate it, kind of give you the 101, and then also specifically we will focus mainly on how to navigate Nusuk, the platform itself, and then also give you kind of a preview of the programs and packages and how to navigate that as well. Although that will be kind of like we will go into more detail later, but it'll be a nice sneak preview into what to expect. Some of you are excited and want to know the actual Hajj process and the packages and all of this. We're a bit early, but we are going to discuss that a little bit today as well. But our main focus, of course, will be just kind of giving you an overview of how this works. Sister Naiman, can you go to the next slide? We'll be giving you an overview of how this works. Then we'll go into, which will be my part, and then Brother Khalid will walk you through the Nusuk Hajj platform. Brother Rami will walk you through what Adam Travel does in terms of support, and then Brother Amru will walk you through actual programs and what to do and to decide. So you'll get a good idea of everything to come, inshallah. So we also are recording this, and we will be sharing it on our YouTube page, inshallah. We were very purposeful to really focus sending the link only on Telegram and via email. Not to make it difficult for everyone to join. That's not our goal. But because everything is on Telegram, all of our information is on Telegram, it's critical for us that everyone gets used to Telegram, is on the page, sees all the announcements there, because it's early now, but as things get a little more fast-paced, we might not have time to send out links and things to all the different WhatsApp groups and all the different pages and all the emails. So really, at this early process, what we're trying to do is get everyone on Telegram. So if you are on Telegram, you are already a step ahead of everybody else. That's really the first step required at this point. And also having filled out the interest form, which we've posted on Telegram as well and emailed. And what that interest form does, why it's so important for us, is we get a lot of demand, a lot of requests, a lot of people who want to join. But the critical part is when, and we'll get more into this later, when the companies come to us and say, well, what kind of programs do the people want? The interest form, which is filled out by everyone, which says whether they want a 10-day, a 14-day, or a longer one, whether they're looking for affordable, deluxe, or luxury, what the price point they're looking for, and what city they want to travel out of. This information is critical for us because then we use it and we can kind of get a good idea of what people want, which makes it much easier to create the packages that you want. Now, for those who aren't on the Telegram, we will post it in the chat, inshallah, the link. If you haven't filled out the interest form, it's on our website. The link's also in the Telegram chat, and we can post it in this chat as well. Please make sure you are on Telegram and you have filled out the interest form. Some of you, mashallah, filled it out early, so those ones, but they may have missed a few questions or the questions might not have been mandatory at the time. So what we've done is we've made a quick Google form with those questions for those who filled it out early but did not complete the full interest form. So if that applies to you, please go in the Google form and just answer those questions, and we're going to upload your profile manually so to make sure we have all the best info. And again, really the whole point of this is to help us create the best type of packages for you. If you want to create the interest form again, go ahead, not a problem. Just use the same email. And if we find the repeat email, we always take the latest one and delete the earlier one. That's not a problem either, inshallah. So that's kind of where you should be right now in terms of things to have done. Is just fill out the interest form and be on the Telegram. And even applying for Nusuk, you can do it later. Our team will help you do it. So it's not critical to have done it at this moment. So those are the first two steps. Now, we've been doing this for a while. We've gotten quite accustomed to it. And one of the, we see patterns. And one of the key things we know is this is definitely a hard process, and not everyone gets in and gets a Hajj package. We know that. But the ones who start early and kind of attend these seminars and pay attention and stay on top of things, they're much, much, much higher percentage of them getting the programs they want, especially in phase one, which is really when, the majority caption, the non-shifting programs are most available. After phase one, you kind of have to go to what's left. And I know most people, they want to go majority caption, they want non-shifting. And oftentimes, to be honest, those will sell out in phase one. So doing this is probably the biggest thing you can do, attending the webinars, paying attention, following up to make sure you can get the Hajj package you want, inshallah, or even get a Hajj package, inshallah. It's a lot more than it used to be, but this is the new world we live in. Sister Naiman, can you go to the next slide, inshallah? So, just a general overview on Hajj and what things have changed. For some of you, this is obvious and you've been through it, but for others, this is new and they kind of don't understand. They just hear Nusuk and they don't understand what's happened. So prior to COVID, from prior to 2020, essentially, the way you did Hajj was you would call one of the Hajj agents who had a quota of visas, right? They were listed on the Hajj Ministry's website. These are the certified agents, and they all have Hajj visas. And essentially, you would then send them a copy of your passport and send them a deposit, and you were guaranteed for Hajj. And then if those visas ran out, they would then tell that all the newcomers, sorry, you're on a wait list. But more often than not, um, it was everyone was kind of guaranteed a spot, and people would go multiple years. Things have changed. So what's happened is that quota is no longer with the local travel agents in America or Canada or London or wherever. The quota has now been taken and given to about 12 or 13, it changes every year, Saudi companies. And they are the ones that create the packages. And the quota is now distributed in a unique way, which I can explain. But essentially, the only way to get the program now is to get it from these Saudi companies via Nusuk. So they moved it from all done in-house to an online system, and these 12, 13 companies all make their packages, they post them online, and then your job when it goes live is to buy one of the packages that you like from one of these Saudi companies. Okay, that is the biggest difference. Now, there's two main things that people confuse here when they see this. Number one, they say, why has it gotten so much harder when it moved to these Saudi companies? Well, the big reason is the quota. It has nothing to do with Nusuk, nothing to do with the old way versus the new way, online versus non-online. There used to be a quota of almost 18,000 for the Americans, and a few thousand for the Canadian, and it's now gone down to about 2,800 in phase one for the Americans, and less than 1,000, I believe, for the Canadians. So the quota has reduced drastically, and that's what's causing all of the wait list, all of the panic, all of the research, all of this. It's not so much that the system is that much harder, although there are a lot of people who want it. It's that there just isn't enough quota to go around. So if the quota was bigger, it would be a lot smoother for everyone. So that's the number one big difference. And the number two big difference is this: anything can change at a moment's notice. And I say that meaning, in the past, you would get your, as soon as you got your visas and quotas, you kind of knew how the season was going to go for the travel agents. Now it's a little different. The Hajj ministry will meet probably soon in the next few weeks, and they will decide, and they've already begun meeting, and they will decide the rules for the season. So we're giving you an outline of how it will work based on last season. We're giving you an idea of what to expect, and we will update you if things change, but things can always change. The ministry can increase quota, can decrease quota, can change the way the quota is distributed. So there could be news that changes a lot of things, so you always got to stay alert. So everything we're saying now, things could change. So nothing we give you in this presentation is set in stone, because at the end, we have to be realistic. We are a travel agent, a Hajj guide, essentially. We do not control the visas, and we do not control the programs. It's controlled by the Saudi companies. No matter how involved we get, how much leeway we are given, how much we're allowed to kind of make sure that the products we sell for you and we market to you are done the way they were done in the past. That still doesn't mean that we have full control over anything that will happen. So it's the Saudi companies, and more importantly, the Hajj ministry, that decide the rules of which we will all abide by this Hajj season, inshallah. So we have to always keep that in mind as well. So everything here is based on last season, and inshallah it'll be the same, but if it's not, we will adjust accordingly, and that's kind of our role. So that's the difference between, what Hajj pre-COVID versus Hajj after COVID. Of course, pros and cons. Some of the pros, in the past, it was easier to get a package. There was a bigger quota. Definitely less stress in the shopping portion. If you weren't really very good online, it was much easier for you. You could just call someone. Um, some of the pros in the after COVID, is that there are now these massive companies in Saudi that are running it, so the resources are bigger. That's a nice option, and as they keep understanding it and keep getting better at this, the things they can do for the pilgrims are getting better and better as well. Especially, last year, really we were working with Al Burj. That was the ones we created. We joined on with Jamil and Ithra later. But Al Burj, hand in hand, those who went with Al Burj last year really got an experience that was very comparable to what it was like pre-COVID. Al Burj did a fantastic job, to be honest. Alhamdulillah. So already we're seeing companies who are operating in a way that is comparable to the pre-COVID, which only means that they'll in a few years it'll get better and better, and it's only going to increase, and I'm sure the quota will increase. So inshallah, this was tough on everyone, but I think that the net positive, is going to be just a better experience for everyone in the future, inshallah. As companies begin to do a better and better job, and learn more and more the needs of the American market, or the Canadian Hajj pilgrim, or the British Hajj pilgrim. I think it'll be packages more and more that you like. And also, one of the big things people have to know is that your Hajj is, 50% the package you choose, but also 50% the dynamics of that year. And I'll explain that. And that's something to also keep in mind, because there's a lot of outside influences that can determine what kind of Hajj season you'll have, that have very little to do with the Saudi company, or even the US based company. And one of the biggest ones is the crowd of people that show up for Hajj. A lot of people without Hajj visas who aren't authorized will sneak in and they'll show and they'll do Hajj. And that level of crowd, and I'm not talking about 10%. I'm talking about this can be a million or 2 million people in the past. And so when that happens, right, and that changes everything for everyone's Hajj experience. It changes the amount of hotel rooms available. It changes the room type you requested. It changes the quality of the room you'll get, and that's before we even get to Mina, where it will change the traffic. It'll change your ability of your buses to be available when you want them. The Jamarat walk will be different. So it can all of this can change the Hajj experience, night and day, even if you're with the same provider, right? It can make things different. So, and of course the weather, when it's really hot, if it's a very hot season or it's a rainy season, it's going to change how Hajj works, right? Rain causes traffic, buses will be late. These are things that are not in your control that can happen, that can make things much more difficult. For example, last year the Saudi government did a fantastic job at limiting the numbers. We have to, they were really outstanding. They made sure that the only people who were able to get into Mina and Arafah are ones who were authorized and had Hajj visas, and this made a huge difference across the board for everybody. Everybody benefited from this. It was an easier Hajj for everyone. So if let's say next year, for example, inshallah they'll do it next year as well, but if next year, for example, the numbers aren't controlled, it'll be more difficult for those who are going this year versus last year. And every year has its own struggles, and that would be your struggle. But last year, yes, was much easier for that reason. So one of the things that we try our best to kind of like our value add why we're here is because we have a lot of experience, alhamdulillah. I myself have over 20 years of experience with Hajj, and I've been Hajj about 13 times. Brother Khaled, Amr, and Rami, similar numbers. They've been doing 10 to 15 years in multiple Hajjes. Is that if whether things are up or down, what we try and instill is a minimum of expectations, a minimum of service, a minimum of quality that kind of we can kind of guarantee. So sometimes it can be better because the outside factors are worse, but we try to say you can come to us and you're guaranteed because we know this is a stressful journey. It's an important journey. And you don't really want to take risks with this journey. So you want to deal with somebody that even if it's a good year or a bad year with the outside factors, we are dealing with somebody who kind of understands how Hajj works, can guarantee us a minimum quality of a trip that we know we'll be able to perform our Hajj, inshallah. And that's what we really offer, right? Is that, inshallah. And inshallah, it's an excellent season, but even if the factors are hard, we try and make sure that it goes smoothly for everyone to have the best of what we can control, inshallah. And alhamdulillah, we've for the most part, we've kept that promise, alhamdulillah, to everybody through our seminars and our attention to detail and our effort and our care. We love this. So, can we go to the next slide, Snowman? Okay. With that said, this will be the last one where I kind of go general, and then we will move on and get into more specifics. So, understanding the roles of all the different players, I guess, in Hajj for the upcoming season, inshallah. Now, we already said what's Nusuk. So, Nusuk, all it is it's a website that is controlled by the Hajj ministry, essentially. And what this website does is you go on, you make a profile, right? You get accepted, which means that you are able to purchase a Hajj package. And then once you're accepted, you then put money. And we're gonna go into this in more detail, but then you put money in your account and you have credit that you can use to then buy Hajj packages. And the Saudi companies, they are allowed to create Hajj packages. They get approved by the ministry, and then they upload those packages into the Nusuk platform. And on the day it goes live, your job is to log in and find the package you like, and then buy it, right? And it sounds simple. It's a lot more complicated than that, but don't worry. If you attend our webinars, you'll be extremely ready for when this happens, inshallah. So that's the role of Nusuk. And the role of the Saudi companies is our old role. Their job is to get the airline seats, get the hotels, create the package, and then assign the price, and they upload it into Nusuk and then track the sales. So that is the role of the Saudi company. Then comes Adam Travel, what our role is. And the role of a marketing partner can vary from company to company. But essentially, our job is to one, educate you on Nusuk, educate you on the packages, educate you on Hajj in general and what to expect and all of this and get you ready, help you purchase the package, make sure you're verified, and then guide you, of course, to the packages that we are leading. So we will have signed up with Saudi companies. Last year, we signed up with Al Burj. Now, nobody signs up yet for this year. So this year, we haven't announced who we're working with. We'll announce that later. But once the ministry kind of announces the rules and the Saudi companies start working, then we start making our deals with the companies and we announce the ones we're working with and the kind of products that we will be creating. So for us, we talk to the Saudi companies. We make sure that the products being made, like with Al Burj last year, are products that we think appeal, which is why the interest form is so important, appeal to the pilgrims. We last year we were involved in airline ticketing, making sure all your tickets were issued. We make sure the rooming is done correct. We take all of your requests, all of your special interests, and we relay that or kind of organize it and just make sure before you depart that all of the logistics, whether it's your flight, your rooming, whatever else you need, if there's a wheelchair situation, family you're traveling with, we make sure all of that is kind of locked in and so there's no confusion. And we provide all of that to the Saudi company, who we work with hand in hand. And then after that, of course, we use our trusted guides, our trusted scholars, ones who have been Hajj for years with American Pilgrims, some of them which you already know, and some of them you'll be coming here to begin with because you want to go with that scholar. We assign them to go with the package. So, and essentially all of us, the guides and the Adam team, we then take off our Adam hat once we arrive in Saudi, and we put on the Burj hat or whichever company you're working with, and we then make sure on the ground that you get the kind of product that you're used to when you buy anything from Adam Travel, whether it's Hajj or Umrah. We really try and make sure you get the same level of service and care throughout. So then, and the more you experience you have, and the better, the more know-how you have, the more the Saudi companies will trust you to get more involved, even under their name. So of course, every partner's involvement is different, but Alhamdulillah, last year we were very involved from A to Z. Really, the pilgrims who went with us only saw Adam people, only dealt with the Adam team, alhamdulillah. But of course, they weren't as Adam. We were all blended in with the other companies, but we made sure that level of service came from us, and of course, all of the things above us come from the Saudi company, and above them from Allah, of course. So that's kind of how the collaboration works. One, two, three. So it's not set in stone, and every year it kind of changes a little bit, and there's a blending to it. But we try and kind of your experience, what you get is really will be dealing with us essentially. So ideally, you wouldn't have to really deal with any of the Saudi companies or deal with them directly. Our role is to kind of be that filter to make sure that we kind of put an umbrella or encompass your Hajj experience. But that being said, the Saudi companies do a lot and they add a lot of value. And not all Saudi companies are equal, and we try to partner with ones that really care about client services and do a good job. So by no means can we minimize what they're bringing to the table as well, because their efforts can't go unnoticed as well. They do a good job as well, especially some of them. For example, Al Burj did a fantastic job last year. So this is kind of the breakdown of the roles. So with that said, I'm gonna hand it over to Brother Rami, who will kind of give you more detail on the Adam travel experience and kind of go I kind of did high level. He'll discuss it kind of a little more detailed. Brother Rami, the floor is yours. Let me allow you to unmute. Go ahead. Can you? There we go.
Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khairan, Muhammad, the um, for the introduction and the presentation. Okay, sorry, my screen just blacked out for a second. Thank you again for the introduction. Jazakallah khair. It's an honor to be here with inshallah, the pilgrims of next year, 2026. We are honored and alhamdulillah, we honestly feel honored and blessed to be people who will be helping you, inshallah, and walk you through the steps from logistical or from technical perspective, starting with Nusuk, walking you through, inshallah, until you purchase the package, and then after that, explain to you the whole process logistically, then spiritually with our scholars and imams, and then, inshallah, travel with you, walk, be with you at each step of the way during Hajj on ground as well. So, inshallah, our role will be we'll explain it to you now in more details, and we'll walk you through about the exact um, steps that we will be helping you on your journey, inshallah. So one of you might say, okay, if I have Nusuk, I will go to Nusuk and purchase my package through Nusuk, and then um, I'll be getting the support from the Saudi company. Why would I go to Adam Travel or any other company? What's the role of these companies? So, inshallah, we'll walk you through the role of Adam Travel. As Muhammad said, there is different level of service you will get from each agency here in the US. So, Alhamdulillah, Adam Travel been in the Hajj industry for more than 30 years. We've been doing this for years before COVID, with the old system, with the new system, now with Nusuk. So Alhamdulillah, we have very good experience and confidence that we can help you to go through this journey with ease and make it as easy as possible for all of you. Starting from the first point, your Adam Travel is your trusted advisor. So we are not here to sell you the package. The package is, you will see, inshallah, the package is on Nusuk with the details. Our role will be to guide you through these packages, guide you through the starting from the registration right now with the technical process. A lot of you, will go to Nusuk. You might find some errors, some issues with the photo, the resizing, the adding a family member, all of these issues. Inshallah, we will be helping you with that. And Alhamdulillah, we already started this. We get a lot of calls, a lot of emails and messages on these issues. We inshallah, we do our best to guide you and provide you with the solutions to these technical issues. Um, the second part is we walk you through this with multiple tools or multiple ways. One of these ways is holding webinars. As you see, as of today, this is our first informational session. Inshallah, you will see more and more of these. So right now we are in September. This is our first one. In October, you might expect to see one or two based on how much updates we will get from the Hajj Ministry. Then, inshallah, when we get closer to the packages, we will have it on a weekly basis. And before the purchase, within the last, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks, we will have it on a daily basis. So inshallah, we will be with you on each step of the way, walking you through all these steps, explaining to you everything you need to know to have a successful Hajj journey, inshallah. As I said, the technical support, this is what we do right now. If you have any issues, feel free to reach out to our team. We have a big team helping with any kind of technical issues you have. We have the Telegram channel, support channel. Make sure, so we have two Telegram channels. We have the announcement one, and we have also the support one. The support one, make sure you join it. It's not just our Adam Travel team. You'll find a lot of volunteers, Hajj pilgrims who were with you, who were last year performing Hajj and the year before, and they're just there to provide support and help for the sake of Allah. So may Allah reward them. We're really blessed to have these brothers and sisters, and subhanallah, some of them they don't wait for Adam Travel team to answer questions. They just want to provide the answer because they experienced this before. They went through all this, so Alhamdulillah. along with Adam Travel team, we will be providing all the support you need with Nusuk, with the registration, then the e-wallet, the payments. So as I said, now we are still in the registration phase. Even the registration is not officially has started. So some of you might have these technical issues and these bugs and all of that. Uh, so the system will get updated eventually, right? It could get updated next month, November, December, Allahu Alam. Last year, in January, um, they updated the system and everyone went through the verification process from the beginning, which it was quicker and easier. But Alhamdulillah, it's just we don't want you to get overwhelmed or get frustrated with the system. This is just the very beginning. You have plenty of time. Don't stress yourself. All what you need to do is start the registration. If you have any issues, reach out to Adam Travel team, and inshallah, we will provide the solutions and walk you through the steps to fix these issues. The package selection support, this would be the next phase, inshallah. So right now we are in the registration. The next step would be the verification process, which some of you might have issues. So even if you finished and uploaded the passport picture, the photo, everything is done, you receive an email saying you are under verification right now. Then when they start the verification process, you might get an email saying, oh, you need to fix the size of the passport. You need to change this information or provide this information. So you'll start receiving more responses from Nusuk in regards to make sure that your profile is done correctly. So also, inshallah, we will be with you on these steps and we'll be helping you to make sure you get verified on time and walk you through all these solutions for these issues, inshallah. Now, after this, we will get to um, the packages, right? So the packages, you can expect it to be probably in December, January to be released. So the packages, how can you choose a package? That's our role. We will explain to you how to choose your package, what package works for you, what are the locations of the hotels, of the mini camps, how much of a walk each program will have. Um, Last year, there was 615 packages on Nusuk. So if you do not have the support and if you're not following a trusted agency like Adam Travel, then you will get lost. You might end up buying a package from France because you just want to buy a package and the flight is already in the package. So you might finish the process and end up with buying a package from another country. So, inshallah, this is our role. We will explain to you the details and walk you through the steps of getting the best package, the best fit for you that matches your budget, your physical abilities, your religious anything specific for you, inshallah, that's our role. We start creating these packages with our Saudi partners, and inshallah, we make sure that it meets the standard of what you expect as a Hajji from the US, inshallah. Now, the next point is the purchase day. So we finished now explaining to you the packages. You chose your package. You have at least 2, 3 packages that you're interested in, you want to buy. You add one to your cart and then you wait for the purchase day. So what the Hajj Ministry do is they will announce a specific day, a specific time for these packages to be released and to be able to purchase it. So at that time, you need to log into Nusuk and try to purchase this package. Now, this process in the last couple of years has been um, the most stressful step because there is a lot of pressure and a lot of demand. Many people from 126 countries want to buy these packages. So imagine, the amount of people trying to purchase the packages, the quota is limited. So there has been a lot of technical issues, and inshallah, we will be with you on this date and on this time. We will provide all the support if you have issues, and one of our team was able to log in, and if you're unable to log in and purchase the package, that's our role. Inshallah, we'll be helping you in this process. So this is um, it's early to we don't want to overwhelm you again with all these steps, but inshallah, we'll explain to you all these things at a, step by step. When we get closer and closer to the time, we'll provide more webinars, more videos to show you uh, the steps of how to get your package on that day. Now, after you buy the package, and Alhamdulillah, I was able to purchase a package. What's next? Next will be, I would say, maybe Ramadan time. You need to take a break. Ramadan, just focus on your ibadah, and inshallah, after that we start the preparation. On the back end, we will be working with the Saudi partners. We'll make sure that your package that you purchased matches the data that received from Nusuk, the room type, the flight, all these little details. We ensure that your package, whatever you paid for, you will get the same exact service, the same exact details when you travel for Hajj, inshallah. And then we start the sessions with the logistical sessions with your group leaders or guides, and also the spiritual and religious sessions to explain to you the Hajj step by step. Alhamdulillah, we have great scholars and imam join us every year. They have a lot of experience, religious experience, and also logistical experience. Most of them traveled for Hajj for many times. So, Alhamdulillah, all this will be explained after you purchase the package and before you travel. So, before you travel, inshallah, you will know everything. You will understand exactly these details. And
Nilivia probably go vile muhimu.
inshallah, if you would please mute yourself. Okay, jazakallah khair. So inshallah, all this will be explained to you. And the next thing would be, inshallah, the on-ground support. So it's the day of the travel. We make sure that your your flight is on time. We provide you with all these details. Your visa, you receive your visa and your e-ticket via email. You'll have all this ready, and inshallah, you'll be prepared to travel for Hajj. You'll see Adam Travel staff most of the groups if you are traveling within a group. At a lot of locations at airports, meeting and greeting you before the travel. And then, inshallah, you will travel to Saudi. You'll arrive to Saudi. We make sure that our team, in coordination with the Saudi providers, are waiting for you. They have your flight information. You'll find someone at the airport waiting for you, greeting you. Your transfers to the hotels will be, inshallah, ready for you. Then we'll be with you at the same hotels. The staff will be available at each step of the way. We'll be performing Hajj with you, basically. At we have a big team, alhamdulillah, in coordination with the Saudi providers. They have big team as well, as Muhammad mentioned last year. Uh, Especially Al Burj, we worked with them. They did amazing job. So we work with them. We are the bridge between you and these Saudi providers. If you need any help with at any at any step of the way, we will be there, inshallah, to provide the support for you. After Hajj, after Hajj finish, inshallah, you either have you go back to Mecca for a couple of days, or you go to Medina after Hajj based on your package. You finish, inshallah, and we make sure that before you travel, your flight on time. The transportation to the airports will be provided the details. We make sure all these logistical issues are done on time, so there is no delays, no any surprises. And inshallah, after you come back, we send a form to provide your feedback. I would love to hear from you how we did, how the Hajj experience was for you, and if there's any issues, if there is any follow-up to do with the Saudi providers, with the Hajj Ministry, we provide all this feedback. So inshallah, the experience will be get better and better for Hajjis in the future, inshallah. So basically, we are your partner, and this journey will be with you at each step of the way, explain everything to you, make things easy, and provide, make sure, inshallah, you have a seamless Hajj journey. And this is our role, inshallah. I believe Brother Khalid, inshallah, will walk us now through the important dates that you need to be aware of and to know for Hajj 2026, inshallah. Brother Khalid, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Jazakallah khair, Brother Rami. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Khalid, and today I will give you basic information to help you prepare for the Hajj season 2026, inshallah. I will start with the estimated Hajj dates. If you can make, your own arrangement with work or family, the departure date May 15 to May 20th, and the return date, inshallah, May 31st to June 4th. The actual manasik days are between May 25 and May 30th. These dates are approximate and may vary based on the moon sighting by Saudi. We recommend to start your Hajj preparation now by doing the following. Number one, of course, renew your Hajj intention and check your passport validation. Make sure your passport it expires after December 10th, 2026. And start your application on Nusuk Hajj. Alhamdulillah, registration now is open. And if you already have an account, you are fine. If not, you can go and create your account now, inshallah. And connect with Adam Travel as your travel agency. And since you are here today, I would like to encourage all of you to join Adam Travel Telegram to receive updates and information. And also, even though it's too early maybe, but for these 2 points, I recommend that you start preparing your finance and also checking your credit limit. So inshallah, when time comes, you will be ready with all your resources. Also, check your health and consult with your doctor to see if you can travel and perform Hajj manasik, inshallah. Check your medication and make sure you have enough amount for that trip. Sister Nariman, can you move to the next slide, please? Yes, now we get to the Hajj registration guide. To make the process easier for you, our team has prepared a step-by-step video guide on how to register through the Hajj Nusuk, and from creating your account to submitting your application. Sister Iman, can you please share the video? Sister Iman, can you please raise the volume?
Can you guys hear it?
Yes, we can. No, not yet.
Not at all?
No.
Okay. How about now?
Assalamu alaikum
Yes, working.
is the journey of a lifetime, one of the greatest acts of worship that every Muslim dreams of completing. As we prepare for the 2026 Hajj season, it's important to know the correct and official way to register. In this video, brought to you by Adam Travel, we will guide you step by step on how to register through the official Nusuk platform so you can focus on your spiritual journey with peace of mind. It's important that Hujjaj registers through Nusuk Hajj, the official platform of the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Hujjaj from 122 countries, including the United States, are required to create their account and purchase their package directly through this website. For the best experience, complete your application on a computer because the website does not have a mobile version. And remember, the Nusuk Hajj website is different from the Nusuk app that's used for Umrah and Rauda bookings. Okay, so let's begin. First, you will be needing to access the official website of the Nusuk, which is hajj.nusuk.sa. If you had already created an account last year in 2025, your old account will still work for the 2026 Hajj season. However, due to the updates in the Nusuk website, you will have to start from the beginning as old data has been removed from accounts. If you still wish to use your old email and password, you can simply press on Login. It will take you to the login page and you can enter your email and password. In case you forgot your password, you can press on Forget Password and it will reset your password. To create a new account, you can simply scroll down and press on Start Registration. On the first page, it will require you to select your country of residence. For example, American pilgrims should be choosing United States of America. Make sure you check the acknowledgement box for your country selection. Then, you're going to be entering your email address. Be careful here because this email will receive a one-time password, also known as OTP, every time you log into Nusuk. After confirming the acknowledgement and security check, please press on Create an account, then you will receive the OTP. Now, enter the 6-digit OTP that has been sent to your email. After that, you will set a password that meets the Nusuk requirements shown on the page. The system will indicate in red or green whether your password matches the condition. Once that's done, your account is officially created. Log in again using your email and password and the latest OTP that will be sent to your email from Nusuk. The first thing you will need to do inside your account is upload your passport and a personal photo. This step confuses many people, so let's break it down carefully. All images must be uploaded in JPEG format or PNG. Other file types like PDF or Word will not work. For your passport, upload only the page with your picture and personal details. For your personal photo, the background must be white. If you are not applying with a US passport, you will also need to upload a proof of residency such as visa or green card. The images must also meet specific size requirement. Passport and residency documents should be 800 in 400 pixels. Personal photo should be 200 in 200 pixels. If you are not sure about the size of your images, don't worry. You can easily use an online image resizer. We will leave a link for you in the description below. Simply press on Select Images and select your desired photo. For now, we're going to be using the passport photo. On most tools, you will need to uncheck the log aspect ratio so that the dimensions are exact. For the passport, it should be 800 in 400. After that, you can press on export and then you can download your photo to your computer. Repeat the same steps for your personal photo, but instead the dimensions should be 200 in 200. Then again, you're gonna press on export and download. Now you can upload your photos to your account on Nusuk. Once uploaded, the system will try to read your passport details automatically. If it can't, you will see a pop-up alert like the one you're seeing on the screen. Don't worry, this just means you will need to manually type in your passport information on the next page. If the system is able to read it, then the upload is complete with no issue. Now we're gonna just press OK and move on to the next step. If you're entering the details manually, make sure they match your passport. Only the fields marked with a red asterisk are required. If the system has already added your information automatically, please double check that all the information are matching your passport. And don't forget to click the acknowledgement boxes at the bottom before submitting this section. Now click on Submit and confirm the submission. In this section, you will be required to enter your personal details, including your phone number, your social status, and address. Both the street and home address should be entered with the same information. For the PO box entry, since many people don't have one, you can simply enter not applicable. You will also need to select the closest Saudi embassy to your location. The form also asks for your occupation details. If you work privately or if you are self-employed, you can simply choose private. But if you work for the government, please select on government. You will also be asked about your arrival details. These can just be estimates. For example, entering 20 to 14 days as your expected days of stay. And since your flight number is not known yet, you can simply enter to be discussed. Next are the personal history questions. These include any previous Saudi visas you have held, whether you have family living in the kingdom, if you hold multiple citizenship or live in a country different from your nationality, and your international travel history over the past 6 months. For these questions, you need to read them very carefully and answer them according to your circumstances. Same thing when it comes to the next page, as it will ask you for some security and background checks, criminal history and violations if happened. For the next page, you will be answering some questions about your health, whether you had an operation before, have any disease, have any illness, or allergies. Please read them carefully and make sure to answer them according to your health circumstances. You will also need to type in your blood type. Next, You will reach the summary page. Carefully review all of your information here. If you have no family traveling with you, simply check the acknowledgement boxes and submit your application. If you do have family members going with you, you can add them on this stage. To add family, click the option to include them. Each person must have their own email address, passports, personal photo, and full details. You can add up to 8 family members to your account. Each one must be verified separately. Once everything is reviewed and correct, tick the acknowledgement boxes and click the green Submit button. Your application is now submitted. You will receive an email confirmation and Nusuk will review your application. Verification may take several weeks, so don't worry if you don't hear back right away. You can check your application status anytime by logging in, clicking your profile, and viewing the status in the top corner. If you made a mistake, you can use the edit button to correct it. Family members' application can also be managed from the My Family section on the left-hand menu. That's it. You have successfully completed your registration for Hajj 2026 on Nusuk. Thank you for watching.
Jazakumullah khair everyone for watching the video. Inshallah, if you have any questions, just raise your hand from the reaction. After we finish the presentation, we will be happy, inshallah, to answer your questions. Now I have Brother Amro to explain to you what next. Brother Amro, are you ready? Brother Amro?
Assalamu alaikum, Khalid. Thank you so much, Brother Khalid. I'm mute right now. Okay, thank you so much, Khalid. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First of all, before we start, thank you so much, Brother Khalid. Thank you so much, Brother Rami and Muhammad, Nariman, for the amazing presentations. Alhamdulillah, Ramin. I'm so happy with everyone here today. Alhamdulillah, we start back to work for Hajj this year. I'm so happy, inshallah, Rahman, bi'Iznillah, to help everyone to make everything easy for everyone to get his packages this year. First, don't worry about anything. Just take it easy, inshallah, Rahman. We are here to help everyone to purchase the packages. That's why we have this meeting, and also we have our teams. Inshallah, we have more meeting coming, inshallah, Rahman, bi'Iznillah. And let me tell you something about our Adam Travels. We are in this field right now more than 40 years. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Adam Travel Company, and it's one of the biggest company in USA. And usually we have our goals our goals in this company, in Adam Company. Our goal is how to make the customers happy, and this is one of our goals. And that's why don't worry about it, inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah. We are here to make everything for you easy, to make it happen and get your packages. And if you need any help with the registrations, we have our teams, as Brother Rami mentioned that. We have our teams who can help you to get your registrations done. If you need any help with the e-wallet, top up your packages, choose your packages, we are here to help everyone, inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah. And also our teams and Adam Travels team, we will be with you from the day one right now until, inshallah, bi'Iznillah, you get your package and get back from Saudi, from Hajj. We will be with you, inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah, from the day registrations and travel. We choose the airline, choose the packages, travel there, choose your packages there, and stay in Saudi and the hotels, Mecca and Medina, and do your Hajj in Arafat and Mina, and we will be We will be with you inshallah Rahman bi'iznillah, the whole processing with you to make it everything easy for you, and we will do our best to make it happen for everyone inshallah Rahman bi'iznillah. This is our goals, and this is one of our goals inshallah Rahman for these companies. Right now we have what's next. The first, the application verifications. We have 5 timeline. We have this timeline. It's very important for everyone to know it. It's very important, very important. But this timeline, it's already not official yet. It's not official yet. Inshallah Rahman bi'iznillah will be officials after November 9 because the Saudi government has the Hajj meeting in November 9th. After November 9th, we will know exact dates and the informations for Hajj this year, inshallah. But this timelines, it's already based in our experience last year and the year before with the Saudi government, inshallah Rahman bi'iznillah. The first one, how to create your packages. Creating the packages, it's available right now for everyone. Right now, you can create your packages as Brother Khalid's already shown the videos right now before how to create your packages in Nusuk. And you can, if you need any help with the creating the packages, just contact our Adam Travel support teams and we will help you to creating, we will help you to get it done, inshallah, biiznillah. And this one is already available for everyone right now. And verifications, the second one, verifications, profile verifications. This one will start inshallah from October 7 up to mid of February, but some people already get the application verified. But let me tell you something about this one. Don't worry if you're already creating your packages and submitted, creating your account and submitted and you didn't get verifications right away, it will take a couple of times. And also last year, after Saudi update the systems, and whatever he already submit the packages or submit the applications before the Saudi ministry update the systems, everyone he need to renew the applications again. That's mean if you already get the verification done and your application already verified right now, and after November 9, inshallah, and your application get back to the first step, don't worry about that. This is normal. This happened last year. Just whatever you want to do it, just click next, and then submit it again. Once you submit it, inshallah, the Saudi will accept your applications again. Okay? And the third one, inshallah, will be in mid of December up to mid of January. This one, it's Hajj packages. How to choose my packages. Every companies like Adam Travels, and different companies, we have our own packages. And inshallah, once the Saudi accept our packages, we will upload it to Nusuk. That means everyone from our client, he can able to choose the packages and see the packages in Nusuk, and we will go over with every single one with each package is what we have, inshallah. That means if you need to know any information about these packages, we have a specific meeting for this package. As an example, if you want to buy the package number 1, we have meeting for package number 1. I will explain all the information about the package number 1. We will go with you from the step by step for every single packages. And then once you know your packages, once you know this is my perfect packages and I stay with these packages, just keep it in your Nusuk. I put it as a favorite one, and this is my favorite one. Once inshallah the Saudi open the packages for the purchase, this is gonna be the first choice for you. And this is the third step, inshallah. And the fourth one, the top up the e-wallet and the Nusuk e-wallet. This is very, very tough step. Okay, everyone last year's complained or year before complained a lot about this step. Some people it's already using credit card to top up the e-wallet and go perfect with them. Some people already use the same credit card with the same company with the same bank, but didn't go through. Some people already choose the transfer the packages, transfer the money from the bank direct to the account with the e-wallet. Don't worry about that. That's why we are here. We will try to help everyone, inshallah. Inshallah, this one is gonna be mid of October or something, or January. If you need any help with the top up your e-wallets, we are here. We can help you. We can make it easy for you. And we will give you all the information how to can top your e-wallet. This is very important. Everyone before the purchase day, he need to transfer the whole money to your e-wallet, because if your packages, as an example, $10,000 and your e-wallet 9,000 and you have short with 1,000 and you need to top up your e-wallet the one day before the purchase day, it's gonna be tough. We'd rather to top up your e-wallet before that, to just relax and make everything easy for you, inshallah rahman bi'iznillah. The last one, purchase the packages. As Brother Rami has already mentioned how to purchase the packages. And the purchase the packages, it's the most annoying step and the most important step for everyone. Because this step, the Saudi will announce the packages will go live. You can purchase the packages, as an example, today at 3 p.m. That means every single one, he need to open the computers, open the Nusuk before 3 and you are ready to get the packages and choose the packages, inshallah rahman biiznillah. And this one, it's very important, because if you didn't choose the packages, it's gonna be very tough to choose the package for the second step. But don't worry about it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, last year we have our teams with Adam Travels. We're trying to help a lot to choose the packages and purchase the packages. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we did. And usually we do our best with everything. That's why, alhamdulillah, I mean, that's why I'm telling you, just attend our meeting. You have to attend our meeting. This is our keys right now. Attend our meetings. You have to know the whole situations about Nusuk, because this one, the Nusuk, it's just a new field right now for everyone. It's a new information for everyone. Right now, if you need to know all the information about it, you have to attend our meeting. The purchase, the packages. Let me tell you something also about the packages. The Saudi has in United States, we have a quota. The quota is a 3,500. If the quota done in the first phase, we have to wait until the Saudi open another quota for the second waves or third waves. That's why I'm telling you, you have to be in front of your computers before the time, and you have to be ready. You need to be ready. This is the very important. Last year, the quota is done, I think, in 1 hour or so. But the good thing is last year, the majority capture is done first, and then the Mason done second. And alhamdulillah, I mean, we have another quota in the third phases. And that's why this is a very important, very important step. This is the most important step to get your packages, inshallah rahman biiznillah, and also we will be with you. The last step, the Hajj visas. After you purchase the packages, after you get your packages, after alhamdulillah, I mean, you choose your packages and everything get done, the visa, you will get the visa in your email, and also you can get the airline, inshallah. With the Saudi Nusuk will send you the flight informations to your emails. This gonna be around April's or a first week of May. This means if you get the packages in, as an example, if you purchase the packages in, say, example, February, mid of February, and you didn't get the visa until end of February or mid of March, you'll be frustrated. I didn't get my visas. I didn't get my flight ticket. I didn't get my second step. Don't worry about that. This is normal. Usually, a lot of people last year receiving the visa 10 days or 15 days before the travel dates. And also the airline ticket receiving 10 days or 15 days. Don't worry about that. And also we'll be with you, inshallah, to explain that. And also we have our contact with Nusuk and the Ministry of Hajj over there if you need any help with that. And if you need to know any information about your packages, if you need to expedite your visas, we have our contact information with the Ministry of Hajj. We can help you, inshallah, for that. And this is a very important for everyone. The next slide, Sister Nerman, please. Before the keys, our packages last year. Before we explain our packages, and right now we will explain a couple of our packages last year, and this is not the final price. This is based in last year. But before we explain the packages last year, everyone should know what's the difference between the shifting and non-shifting. What's the difference between majority caps and ma'isam? What's the difference between luxury packages? What's the difference between standard packages and premium packages? What's the difference between the Aziziyya in Aziziyya in Mecca? This is all you have to know it before you get your packages done. Okay, let's go one by one right now. What's the difference between shifting and non-shifting? This is a very important also when you try to choose the packages, you have to know all this type of the informations. What's the difference between shifting and non-shifting? That's very easy. Shifting is you will stay in your hotels. Sorry, non-shifting as this mean when you're really back from Medina or your hotels in Mecca, you're not gonna change your hotels in Mecca and your hotels available in Manasik time, during Manasik time. That's mean if you have one hotels in Mecca, as example, Hilton, you will stay in Hilton 5 days or 3 days before Hajj, and also in the Manasik time, you have your hotels ready and available in Manasik time. This is non-shifting. Shifting as this is, you have to change your hotels. That means you have 2 hotels in Mecca. One before Hajj, either all, say as example, if you have Hilton hotels before Hajj, you will stay in Hilton 3 days before Hajj, and then you will transfer your hotels from Hilton to the Aziziyya hotels or to the different hotels. This is the shifting hotels. This means shifting. What's the difference between Majority Capsh camp and Ma'isam camp? Majority Capsh, it's a VIP camp, or the Majority camp, it's usually it's a 5 minutes walk to Jamarat, and this is the VIP camp. And the Majority Capsh, it's the most expensive camp, and the packages with the Majority Capsh, it's sold very fast. That's why if you need the packages next to the Mina camp, this is the Majority Capsh. It's the VIP camp. It's amazing camp, and 5 minutes walk or 10 minutes walk max to the Mina camp. Ma'isam camp, this is the standard camp. It's an amazing camp also. Last year we have Brother Muhammad and Brother Rami. He can explain more and he can let you can talk more about the Ma'isam camp. The Ma'isam camp last year, it's an amazing camp. We have amazing surface, alhamdulillah. I mean, it's gonna be the same exact as a Majority Capsh, but the only difference between Majority Capsh camp and Ma'isam camp, the Ma'isam camp, it's 45 or 50 minutes walk to Mina camp. This is the major between the Ma'isam and Majority Capsh. The Ma'isam camp, it's 45 or 50 minutes walk to the Mina camp. Majority Capsh, it's 5 or 10 minutes walk to the Mina camp. Okay, and also another keys, you have to know that before you buy the packages. What do you mean luxury packages? Usually the luxury packages, if you saw any packages, say one the Al Burj 7 luxury as an example, this one. The luxury mean the hotels Mecca and Medina, it's 5 stars next to the Haram. It's an Haram area. It's an Haram area. This is the luxury, what the luxury means. And also what they mean premium packages. Premium packages, it's a 4-star hotels. Mecca and Medina, it's at between 10 to 5 minutes or 15 minutes walk to the Haram. This is the premium packages. And also what they mean standard packages. Standard packages, it's totally different. It's totally different. Standard packages, usually the hotels be in Medina, far away a little bit in Mina and the Haram, around 10 minutes walk to the Haram, Masjid Nabawi in Medina, and then back from Medina to Aziziyah. Aziziyah, it's far away from Haram. You will stay in Aziziyah from day one, or from the, as example, 5 Zulhijjah up to the 18 Zulhijjah, and you'll stay there, and all including the manasik time and a Mina camp, and you will still be in Aziziyah. And Aziziyah is far away. And Aziziyah, last year, alhamdulillah, we have buses between Aziziyah to the Haram for the, if you need to pray or you need to do Tawaf al-Wada', Tawaf al-Ifada, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen will provide some transportation between Aziziyah to the Haram. This is the major keys about the packages, how to know the premium packages, standard packages, majority caps, معيصة. When you choose the packages, you need to know these keys. Okay, right now, inshallah, we will go over some of our packages, but this is not final packages. This is not the final packages. This is not final price. This is based in last year price. Right now, usually we have different type of packages. We have packages 10 days or 11 days, 11 days. We have 14 days. We have 20 days. We have some packages going Mecca first. We have some packages start with Medina first. We have some packages with standard packages. Right now, as an example, this package number 7, we'll go on package number 7. Number 7, it's Al Burj. This is based in our company. This Al Burj company, we already worked with it last year. It's amazing company, alhamdulillah. I mean, we have very good reviews with these companies, and everyone happy, alhamdulillah. I mean, get back Hajj done with this company, alhamdulillah. I mean, very happy. And we have 2 more companies, but not final right now, but we will present these packages from Al Burj this year right now, so far. Al Burj 7, this one, it's a 14 days packages. This packages start in Medina. Start in Medina. Stay in Medina 4 days in Medina. The hotels in Medina, it's a Dar al-Iman Intercontinentals, Medina. Dar al-Iman Intercontinental, it's 5 stars hotels, front of the Masjid al-Nabawi right away. And this hotel, it's amazing hotels. You have 4 days in Medina, and the Rauda is already including, and we have our teams inshallah over there can get the Rauda for you. And we have the Ziyarat sightseeing over there, and we have all the information inshallah ready for you for that. And we have Imam with the packages. And then after 4 days in Medina, inshallah, travel from Medina to Mecca by train, Haramain train, speed train, and we provide the transportation. Also, we provide the ticket for the Haramain train for everyone. And this package is stay in Medina for Mecca 4 days before Hajj, 3 days before Hajj. The hotel, it's a clock tower. Fairmont Hotel, it's a clock tower. This one is the front of the Haram right away. It's one of the amazing hotels in Saudi, 5 stars hotels. And after that, we have the transportation between these hotels to the Mina camp. This package it's a Majar al-Kabsh camp. This VIP camp is next to Jumeirah, and we have our transportations between the hotels to the Majar al-Kabsh. You stay in Majar al-Kabsh for 3 days, but your hotels in Mecca, it's available in Manasik time. And also we provide the transportations between the Mina camp to the hotels in Manasik time. That means if you need to stay in Mina camp, you can. If you need to stay in your hotels couple of hours and come back to the Mina camp, yes, you can. We already provide the transportations between the Mina to the hotels, inshallah, in Manasik time. These packages, it's 5-star packages. It's an amazing package. It's one of our amazing packages last year. And the breakfast and dinner open buffet for these packages. And the camp, it's a majority cash camp. This one, Medina first. The second one, it's Al Borj 8. It's Mecca first. Gonna be the same packages, same time, same hotel, same everything. But the difference between the packages 7 and packages 8, the packages 8 start with Mecca and the packages 7 start with Medina. This one will start with Mecca 3 days, 4 days before Hajj. Stay in Mecca. The hotels in Mecca are gonna be Swiss hotels. Swiss hotel, also one of the amazing hotels front of the Haram, 5 stars hotels, and also this luxury hotel. If you saw, this is luxury non-shifting Mecca first. And I already explained what they mean non-shifting before. And this means you will stay at the Mecca hotels. You're not gonna change your hotels in Mecca. This package is Medina, Mecca first. You will stay in Mecca for 4 days before Hajj, and then going to Ma'aysam, majority cash camp, also the VIP camp, and you'll do the Hajj, Mina, Arafat, and all this information. All this is VIP camps. Mina camps, the VIP, Arafat, the VIP, and Muzdalifah also. Alhamdulillah, we have very good camp in Muzdalifah. And after you finish your Hajj, come back, and also your hotels available in Manasik time. If you need to stay in the Mina camp, you can. Want to come back to the hotels, you can. And after Mecca, we will provide the transportation between Mecca to the Medina with the train Haramain train, speed train to the Medina, inshallah Rahman. You will stay in Medina for 4 days after Hajj, and this package is 5 stars, and also the hotels in Medina, Darul Iman, Intercontinentals. The price, what you already saw it right now, this is the price from last year for these packages. That means the quad room is at 60,000 riyals, not dollars. It's not dollars, okay? That means the price is 60,000 riyals, Saudi riyals, and the triple rooms is 36, and the double 73. This is price from last year in Rahman Biiznillah. Right now, we already explained one package is Medina first, one package is Mecca first, luxury, non-shifting. We will go right now with number packages. This is 14 days also. Okay, we'll go right now with the packages number 10. The package number 10 is called express packages. Usually we have express packages. The package is 11 days. The 11 days, its package is very fast. Usually any packages with the 11 days or express, it's very fast. The Manasik is going very fast. If you need to enjoy more Mecca and Medina, you have to take 14 days or 20 days. If you need to go get your packages or get your Hajj very fast, and this package is a reasonable price, take the express packages. This one, the Al Borj 10 luxury non-shifting also, will start with Medina. Our hotels in Medina, Pullman Zamzam. Pullman Zamzam is 5-star hotels. It's very close to the Masjid Nabawi also. It's including the breakfast and dinner open buffet. You will stay in Medina for 3 days and then transfer from Medina to Mecca with the train Al Haramain train also. And you'll stay in Mecca 1 day before Hajj. This means 7 Zul Hijjah. You will be in Mecca 7 Zul Hijjah. You stay in Mecca this day, 7 Zul Hijjah. You can do your Umrah, you can take a break. And next day, 8 Zul Hijjah, will transfer it from Mecca hotel to the Mina camp, inshallah. A Mina camp, it's a majority cash camp. It's a VIP camp, as I already explained for the 2 different packages before. And then you can stay on the Mina camp for 3 days, or you can switch it between the Mina camp to your hotels. We have buses ready or the transportation ready for you between the Mina camp to the hotels. And then after you finish your Hajj, you come back to Mecca, stay in Mecca for 1 day, and then you travel back to United States. This packages, it's the most reasonable price packages. And the hotels, it's 5 stars packages. and very close to the haram. And the camp, it's amazing camp. It's a majority camp, VIP camp, and the price, very reasonable price for everyone. The quad room, it's a 53,000 riyals. It's around 13 or $14,000, I think so. That's why this package is usually the express packages. It's sold fast, and you have to know what packages you need it. Okay, right now we already this is the luxury packages, non-shifting hotels with majority caps. Right now we will go over the package number 11. The package number 11, it's luxury packages, also luxury packages, but this one is shifting. And you have to know, as I already mentioned that before, what's the difference between shifting and non-shifting before you buy the packages. This one, it's a luxury packages, Medina first, shifting packages. That's mean Medina first, that's mean you will start with the Medina hotels. Gonna be 3 days in Medina. This package is 14 days. You will start with Medina, stay in the hotel Crown Plaza. Crown Plaza is 5 stars, very good hotels too, next to the Masjid Nabawi. And then transfer from Medina with the train stations to the train Haramain train, I'm sorry, and to Mecca. Stay in Mecca for 3 days before Hajj. Okay? And then after 3 days, 1 day before the Mina camp, 1 day we transfer 1 day before the Hajj time. That means you will stay in Mecca, as an example, from 3 Zul Hijjah to up to 6 Zul Hijjah or 4 Zul Hijjah. And then shifting, you transfer your hotels from 5 Zul Hijjah up to 14 Zul Hijjah in Aziziyah. Aziziyah, we have a building in Aziziyah. Stay there. Also, it's a nice building, VIP building. It's a good building. Alhamdulillah, I mean, it's not far away from the Mina camp, and also the building or your room is available in Manasik time. And this packages, it's a Ma'isam camp. Okay, the Ma'isam camp, as I already mentioned, it's a 45 minutes walk or 50 minutes walk to the Mina camp. This package is amazing. Hotels Mecca and Medina, but this one is shifting. That means you have to change your hotels in Mecca. And also, if you thought it's this one, it's luxury shifting. Luxury, as I said, luxury hotel, that means the hotels Mecca and Medina is in Haram area. It's in zone A. It's not far away from the Haram, even Mecca and Medina. This one, quad rooms, it's around 40,000 riyals. It's 40,000 riyal. It's around 40,000 riyals. 40,000 riyal, it's a reasonable price for everyone. This one, it's a Medina first. We have the same packages, Mecca first, same packages, Mecca first, number 11, 12, but one traveling Medina first, this one traveling Mecca first. And this is our package from last year. And inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah, we will, once we have our packages, we will let everyone know this year, inshallah Rahman. We will post it in our Telegram channels and we'll go over it with everyone. We'll go back, Sister Neiman, to the slide, please. The key vectors when you're choosing the packages, the budget. I already present 4 or 5 packages with a different budget. And inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah, we have our packages this year with a different budget, will be fit for everyone. Either all gonna be standard packages, premium packages, or luxury packages. We have every package, inshallah, with the good budget this year. And also, we already mentioned our packages. We have different packages between 14 days and 20 days and 11 days. Each one is different. We have express packages and 14 days packages. Closer, yes, as we mentioned that the hotels, if the hotel closer, that means zone A, this is luxury packages. The hotel far away a little bit, the hotel is gonna be premium packages, and the price is different. when you're really choosing the hotel's luxury packages and hotels close, the price is gonna be high. If you're really far away from the haram, the price is gonna be less. And we already explained that. Alhamdulillah, Ameen. And the second one, Sister Nema, please. The MENA camp, what's the difference between the Major al-Kabsh and Maisam camp? We already mentioned that. We already mentioned that. What's the difference between the MENA camp, Major al-Kabsh camp, and Maisam camp, and Kidana Towers? Kidana Towers, it's a new building in Mina. Inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah, we will have some rooms on it this year, but it's not confirmed yet. Once we have it and once we have packages in Kidana Towers, we will let everyone know, inshallah Rahman, bi'Iznillah. And I'm so happy, inshallah Rahman, and so happy to be here with you and make it everything easy for everyone. And thanks so much, everyone, for that attention today. Brother Rami?
No, this is it's my turn. Thank you, Brother
Muhammad, sorry for
Amru.
that.
I think everyone now got a full detail of the programs. Two quick notes. When Brother Amru is discussing the packages, he is very much talking about what happened last year. So, of course, everything that happened last year may not apply to this year until the packages are out. And then the Bismillah. That's the most important thing to know. This was applying to last year, inshallah. And then the second thing also, why we chose Al Burj. We worked last year with Ithra and Jamil as well, for those who were around last year. But those are programs that we didn't create. So we are obviously we took them. If those who are aware, there was some phase 1 and 2 issues, so we hopped on some programs that were already made. So inshallah, this year we're intent on only working with programs that we are with from the inception, because the product, of course, turns out much better for you, and the experience much better for you in Saudi as well. So those are the why we focused on those, inshallah. But we plan on having much more affordable programs this year as well, across the spectrum, inshallah. So now we'll get to the question and answer, but we'll do a few things, just a few ground rules. Number one, as I'm sure as some of you may know, those who attended last year, in the year before, and we always pride ourselves on answering all questions. We don't limit, and we really try and teach. But we do put some ground rules, which we started last year, just so we can make it easier for everyone. For those who have just one question about what they learned today, we're going to ask them to go first. So that way, the ones who have one simple question about what they saw, we can get them going if they have to leave, so on and so forth. We get their questions out of the way first. Then for those who have a whole host of questions, whether it's about this or about just the whole Hajj process in general, we leave them. Please wait till the end, and then you can be the last questions, inshallah. That way, those who only had one real question and didn't need to stay for the whole chat, we make it easier for them, inshallah. But we always stay until the end, till everyone has their questions answered. But I will advise everyone, although we're happy to discuss all kinds of details based on the information, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Really, your main takeaway from this meeting is essentially, how do I fill out the interest form? How do I get on Telegram? And how do I get apply on Nusuk, inshallah, to get verified? So we stay with that world. I know some of you want a game theory and have some ideas of what my Hajj package will look like and so on and so forth, and we're happy to help. But we'll leave those for the beginning ones who have just one question about that. Now, before we begin, one more thing we're going to do. Rami, let's play a little game. If you can open your camera and open your mic, we're going to do a little frequently asked questions. I'm going to ask some of the questions that get asked a lot, and you can ask as well, and we can just answer them so everyone can kind of hear. So that way, these are the questions that we assume a lot of people will have in the beginning anyway. So we'll kind of give them to you right now. Rami, let me get you to unmute. Right there. There we go. Rami. Okay. So, Rami, the first question people ask always is, okay, if I had a Nusuk account from last year, do I wait? Do I delete? What do I do? Can you walk them through how they would go about if you had a Nusuk account from last year?
Sure, great question. So if you have a login and account from last year, don't delete it. Just go to Nusuk, use the same information. If the password, if you don't remember the password, click on I forgot my password and get a new password. And when you have access to your account, you will have to go through the same process of verification, which is everyone is under the same exact step right now. So you need to add the passport copy, the photo, answer the questions, and submit the application from the beginning.
Okay, but what if I'm traveling with family? How do I ensure that we're together?
Great question. So now you can add. So finish the application. When you get to the last step, you'll see an option to add a family member. Or if you didn't do it right away, then you log in again, and then you will find it on the top right next to your name. You click there, and you can see there's an option says family or my family, and then you click on it. You can add a family member. There is an issue now with this specific step. So if you click to add a family member, there is a common error message that pops up. It will say nationality is not there. So plenty of applicants had the same issue. So the way to go around it. So inshallah, the first thing, this is a bug in the system. It will get fixed eventually. As we explained, the official Hajj registration for next year has not been announced from the Hajj Ministry, so they're still working on updating a lot of things in the system. So don't worry about it. If you wanna pass this issue, what you can do is, let's say a husband and a wife. The husband will create his own account. The wife will create her own account, and then one of them will log in and click on the add a family member. You put the email, it will say the email is already in the system. They will send them an OTP code. You enter the OTP code, and they'll receive an invitation, and you just accept the invitation. So you receive that by email or in the notification in your profile, and then you can accept the invitation, and this way you can be added as a family member right now. But in the future, inshallah, this will be fixed. You can immediately, as soon as you finish the application, add a family member, and you enter the information for the new family member you have.
Okay, this one is a three-part question, Rami. Let's see if you can answer it.
Sure.
So first thing, once I finish my application, how long till I get verified? And if number two, if there's a delay or if it's late, should I panic that I won't be able to go Hajj? And then number three, when should I start talking about this e-wallet and loading money in, like everyone's been asking?
Okay, so let's start with the first part, which is how long does the verification process last, or how long does it take? So at the very beginning, when they start, which we expect that to start in October, inshallah, you can expect your verification process to be done within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, right? Now, when we get closer to the purchase day, you will see that the verification process will be much, much quicker. It will be done sometimes within an hour or less. So don't worry about this step. If it takes longer, you will eventually get verified. We have never experienced anyone that had applied and did not get verified. So inshallah, everyone will get verified eventually. It might take longer sometimes, but don't worry, just relax, and inshallah, follow up with us. If it takes, I would say, more than 4 weeks, follow up with our team. Inshallah, we'll check your account, make sure you're not missing anything, and we'll walk you through the right steps, inshallah.
Okay, a few more questions. Here's what if I am just not great at being online? I really need help. Is there anyone at Adam that I can email my info to or communicate with, and they can possibly log on with me and help me get my application going?
Sure. So first thing, we recommend to start with a video. Watch the video that we shared today. It's on our YouTube channel. If you think that you need more help in the process, reach out to us, inshallah. Any one of our team will be helping you. We can set up a one-on-one call and help you with the resizing the passport, the photo. We can walk you through all of this. We have a team as well. If you need help with the to help you with the registration from A to Z. We have a support team, inshallah. They will you just provide us with your information, the passport copy, the picture. We will create the account for you and provide you with the information to walk you through this process, inshallah.
Okay, and now this is gonna be my last question. If you have any questions you want to ask, go ahead. This one's not about Nusuk, but we get this one all the time. I am traveling with my wife and kids. I want to drop them off at my home country. So essentially, I want to take a flight separate from the group flights on the package. Or I will be traveling for work from a different country. Can I take my own flight essentially and not the group flight on the package?
So let's start from the how Nusuk offer the packages. So you will see based on last year, I would say more than 95% of the packages had a flight already included in the package. So when you go to the package, you will choose the occupancy, you will choose the flight. So some packages will have a different flight options, and all of them, of course, traveling from the US back to the US. So there is no flexibility with the change. You know, if you want to have make any changes in your flight. These are based on group bookings, comes with a package as a fixed itinerary, so that's not an option. But there is also few packages or another option that was 2 years ago was the major option for all the packages, which is to customize your own flight. So in that option, you will need to go choose the destination from what airport to what airport in Medina and in Saudi, and then you can make, you know, customize your own package with multi-destination as well. And with that option, you had that, you know, flexibility to go somewhere else after Hajj, for example. But based on last year, the update was most of the packages had a flight built in, non-changeable. Now, with Adam Travel, Alhamdulillah, we had our pilgrims who joined us had a lot of help on this side because the packages we had, especially with Al Burj, so we built the packages and with them, and the airline was processed and done through Adam Travel. So we had we had the ability to make upgrades to business class. We had you know, ability to change a gateway, especially with Turkish airline. That's the major airline that you know, we have a great relationship with them, and we are able to make changes through them. So it depends. It's a case by case scenario, I would say. When you inshallah purchase the package, if there is any flexibility with this airline or with this specific package, yeah, we will, of course, you will submit your request. We will let you know if there is any ability to do these changes. Now, the last thing you can do is you can purchase a completely separate flight on your own outside of Nusuk. You can customize it however you want, and just to provide us with your itinerary so we can be prepared for your arrival to Saudi and departure from Saudi as well. But that's, you know, you won't be using the flight from Nusuk. You'll lose that flight, and you can purchase your own separate flight with an extra cost on your own cost.
Excellent. That's very detailed. To summarize that for everybody, essentially, if you want your own flight, based on last year, because the year before was different, but if everything's the same as last year, if you can either travel with the group and take the flight with the group, or you can buy a public package, which we don't always recommend, and get your own flight online, which we'll go into more detail later. If you want to go with the group, which we highly recommend, and still want your own flight, either like Rami said, you can just forego the flight you bought and buy a new one, or you can deal with us and we can try to see what we can do in terms of canceling it, but it's not guaranteed. That's such a summary. Okay, so Rami, before I continue, do you have any questions that you think that you think they'd want answered? Frequently asked questions.
I believe basically that's it for this
Right.
step. There's plenty of questions, but we just don't want to overwhelm everyone. So inshallah, we can take the
Okay.
questions about this.
So those who have questions, start raising your hands now. If you don't know how to raise your hand, you go into the reaction, I believe. And from reaction, you can put the hand up. There's a hand raising feature right there. It says, so click on react and go to raise hand, not the thumbs up. It should say raise hand like this. And that's what we're looking for. And we'll call on you if you have that. It's under the reaction where the heart is. For those who have questions. Otherwise, and now I'm just going to briefly, just there's some questions in the chat I'll get to just so, can you invite a family member before they are verified? No, they need to be verified, or you can verify together as one profile. So either you do it together or they get verified separately and then invite them. Canada and USA, for our Canadian brothers, we service you as well. So last year, when they create a package, they would create 5 countries that could buy it. So anything from USA, always at Canada. Anything from Canada, always at USA. So Canadians and Americans would see all the same packages. But for example, if you were from Australia or France, you might not see an American package. That was a group package, not a public, everyone can see. Reimbursement, essentially, this is a good one. If you don't get the package, or if you put too much money in your wallet and you have money left over, you would then just withdraw the funds. We'll walk you through this because you want to be careful not to refund the package and cancel your Hajj. But withdraw the funds, the money goes back anywhere from 2 to 3 days to 9 months. We don't control it, but we do let Nusuk know if those don't have their money back. Wheelchair is provided for parts, not all. We'll get to that. Now, I'll do the wheelchair and then we will start with the questions. For wheelchair, if you purchase one via Nusuk, they do deliver it to you. Last year they were a little bit behind. The year before they were better at it, but essentially they give it to you just for Eid Zul-Hijjah for Manasik. If you need it for Umrah, they offer wheelchairs at the Haram, or you get your own. And even if you need it for Manasik, they don't provide anyone to push for you at any portion of Hajj. So if you need assistance, make sure you're traveling with somebody, or let us know. It's a hard ask to get somebody to push you during Manasik. So, but during the Umrah, we can kind of arrange for someone to come and you pay them and they push you during the Umrah. That's doable. But for the Hajj itself, they expect you to have someone to push with you. So this is an important thing to know. Nobody should be going Hajj on their own if they need a wheelchair. That's a very difficult procedure, because especially with whether Major or Mu'aysam, because there is walking involved. Okay, that said, let's go with Brother Salman. Go ahead. Let me see if I have to. Let me see if I can get ask all to unmute. You go ahead. You can unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So my name is Salman. So I had small 2 questions for you. The first question was about the registration. So if my name is too long on the passport that I had last year, the same issue, that my last name was too long. It's a combination of 2 different last names. And when I was entering my last name on the Nusuk app, I was not able to put both last names under the last name portion in the Nusuk app. So how would I go with that? Because I don't know if they will take that as a properly or if they will reject that. Because last year I applied and unfortunately my passport was gonna expire and that didn't work out. But now I got that new passport, but I have 2 different last names that's pretty long, and it will not fit into the Nusuk app. So how should I enter my names? And the second question was that the same thing, it was about the flight that you guys already answered, that I live in a smaller town here in US, and I had to take a domestic flight to get to the international airport. And I know Nusuk app just offers you international flights, which from DFW or Houston or New York or LA. So then in that case, we would just book the Saudi flight from Nusuk, and then we have to arrange our domestic flight at our own, right? And if we can buy the flights right now instead of waiting till the last minute.
Okay. Let me get to that. And if anyone wants to expand on my answer, because for the registration portion, I would say one, Wait a little bit because Nusuk is working out bugs from last year and issues from last year. So this has been addressed to them multiple times. So there's a strong chance, we're hoping that when they update the portal, that they're going to allow for longer last names. So this won't be an issue to begin with. If it's still an issue, now if you're working with us, of course, we would advise put the first part of your last name, and then when it comes time to issue the visa, and when it comes time to issue the flight, we will make sure to have the full name there. So you would work with us on an individual level. With the flight, inshallah, it wouldn't be an issue because we'll be issuing your tickets, inshallah, as we did last year, so we can get the name perfect. And for the visa, they're a little less strict with the visa than they are with the flights, but we would probably put maybe the first name hyphen and as much as you can of the second name, just until the letters run out, right? That's what I would recommend. And we would, of course, alert Nusuk of the missing letters and wait for their response. If anyone wants to add more on that from the team, go ahead, just interrupt me and add. For the domestic flight, which some people do have to do for sure, no, I wouldn't recommend buying it now. You definitely don't buy the domestic flight until you have the exact dates of your flight, of your international flight. And sometimes we even say wait until your international flight is issued, because sometimes schedules do change and you want to line it up. I know people get antsy and the costs always go up, but it's better safe than sorry. What you can do is do it a day before, a day after, if you're willing to spend the night in where your international flight is, which is also we recommend anyway, just because things happen, delays happen. That way you don't miss your international flight for your Hajj. That case, you can probably go a little bit earlier if there's more room. Okay, with that, we'll each take a question. Brother Rami, go ahead, take Sister Hawa, one of our old
Rami,
time.
I'm sorry, Muhammad,
Fine.
can we add something here before you
Yeah,
take Sister Hawa,
of
Muhammad,
course,
please?
go ahead.
Yeah, brother, for your names, yeah, your name is too long. We already have the same issue last year. What we already did, we already split your names between your middle name and last name. That means your name has two parts. The first part gonna be middle names, and the second part will be the last name. When you already enter your information to the Nusuk applications, just scan your passport. If the Nusuk didn't read, of the scanner from Nusuk didn't read your names correctly, just type it manuals, put the first part from your names in middle and the second one last names. And for that's it. And then you already get verified and your your whole names is already complete in your Nusuk account without any issues.
Thank you, Amru.
Jazakallah khairan.
And this is why we're a team. Everyone adds their expertise. Go ahead, Brother Rami.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Hawa. Sister Hawa.
Hi, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Hi, my name is Hawa. So I stepped away for a few minutes to pray. So that was when he was explaining the packages. I just want to know the estimated budget for the standard. I did the registration and I'm waiting for the verification. So I just want to know the budget for the standard package. Thank you.
So as of now, there's no prices for the packages, but you can expect package prices so it would be similar to this year. So you can expect it to be around, I would say, the beginning price would be around 12,000 US dollars and up. Any other questions, Sister Hawa? Did I answer your question?
Yes, I was muted. I couldn't unmute.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Jazakallah khair.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. I think we're gonna do one question just because there's not a lot of
Okay.
questions, so we'll just
Okay,
rotate so
sure.
everyone gets a chance. Brother Khalid, you can have the honor of Sister Rihanna. We know her well. Go ahead, brother.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Ayana. Sister Ayana.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother Khalid,
How are you, sister?
how are you? I'm the old person in your group.
MashaAllah.
So, brother, I met my brother Muhammad in Arafah. Remember me, brother?
Yes, and you brought me a gift. I remember you. Yes, of course. How can I forget you?
So not for you, all my brother.
Yes, I know, but I kept it all for myself. I'm just kidding.
Okay, my question is, this year I went with my daughter, and previous year, like 2024, with my husband. So inshallah, next year I also go with my husband and my son. So do I need to delete my account from my daughter because I am under with her? I did not make my own account.
Brother Khaled, did you get that question? It's actually a complicated one. Yeah, we
Yes,
can't hear you, Brother Khaled.
brother, Amru fixed my account.
Yeah.
Yes, sister. If you want, you can create a new account for you, your husband, and your son, inshallah, for the Hajj 2026. No problem, inshallah.
So do I need to my own account? Not my under. My husband can invite me, or he can add me.
Yeah, you
I
can.
think
Go
so.
ahead,
She already has an account, Brother Khaled, with her daughter has one as the admin, and she's verified. So she wants to keep hers. Maybe her daughter will delete hers, and then she won't be linked. And then when her husband makes one, he can just add her. What do you think?
Yeah, that could be work too.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brother Amro? What's the best way for Sister Ayana?
You're on mute, Brother Amru. I have to ask everyone to unmute. My apologies. This is
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, sister. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam, alhamdulillah, brother.
Alhamdulillah. Before we answer your questions, you promised to take our packages.
Obviously, if you do the package with Houston, that's I said
Our package in the system, but anyways, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted
from Houston
from
out.
you and from everyone, Shah Rahman, sister.
Yes.
Okay. For your question, sisters, your daughter, it's the main one. Okay. The main, we cannot delete the main one. If you wanna delete your daughters, you cannot delete her. Right now, you have two options. First options, you can cancel the whole entire applications and create another one, or you can delete. Try to your husband. I know your husband has already account from years before. If your husband account is still active, you can ask your husband to activate his account and delete yourself. Delete yourself from your daughter account and transfer, or yeah, delete yourself from your daughter account and add yourself under your husband account. Or if you already have the new passport and everyone has a new passport, just create another account from the beginning.
No,
And this is going to be
I did not have any new passport. I have the old one. So last year, as you mentioned, you delete. Actually, I delete my account from my husband's account, and my daughter added me. So this year I will do the same way. My daughter can delete me, and I will try to my husband add me.
Exactly, because your daughter, she's already the main one. You cannot delete the main one. That means you have to delete yourself from your daughter's account and add yourself under your husband account.
So first, my husband need to register again, right? Do I need to do?
If the account's still active, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, double check. If the account is already open right now, it's fine. It's still fine. Yeah, but right now, let me tell you something. Right now, the Saudi government didn't accept any profiles. The profile take longer to get verified because the Saudi didn't make any update yet in this year for the Nusuk account. If you wanna wait a little bit until maybe end of February, end of November, would be amazing.
Last year is, believe me, I was waiting for scenes like my one is active January. Because you work with me. Remember, I
know, sister, but right now the Saudi didn't update the system. The system right now is work for the last Hajj, not for the new Hajj. Okay? That's why if you need to add yourself under your husband account, you can, but the applications or the applications like this, it will be still under verifications.
Okay, inshallah, I will add it.
Brother AZ, can you unmute? We can, Brother Khaled, you want to take this one since Amru got your question? Go ahead, Brother AZ.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so I was the guy that asked you guys about the wheelchair. So it's for my mom and she can't walk, you know? And also, would I be able to share like a room with her, or how does that work? Since I'll be assisting her, you know?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. My name is Khalid, and I will be happy, inshallah, to answer your questions. Number one, regarding the wheelchair, if you are traveling with your mom, you have two options. Either you can buy the wheelchair from here, from the United States, and take it with you. Or if your mom, she can walk, you can, inshallah, wait until you arrive in Saudi, and then you can purchase the wheelchair when you arrive, inshallah, in Saudi. They are available at the pharmacies, at the supermarket, everywhere they sell them. And they are not expensive, alhamdulillah. And regarding that they're sharing the room, yes, you can book a double room. Just make sure when inshallah create the Nusuk account, you create the account like for both of you, same account. And inshallah, you can choose the double room when the packages are available. And you can, inshallah, when they open them for sale, to purchase a package, double room for you and your mom. And once, inshallah, after you purchase the package, you contact us. And at that time, we can, inshallah, make sure when we do the roaming, both of you sharing the same room, inshallah.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
That was excellent.
So I have one more question, sorry. So the wheelchair, the airport can provide it, right? Until she get there. But once she landed, she can purchase it from there? Or is it like rent a wheelchair?
Yeah, there's some hotels, they have wheelchairs. If you want, you can, I mean, but it depends on the availability. They have limited numbers. You can check with the hotels. If they have wheelchair, you can like borrow it, use it, and then bring it back. Or also, you can buy one from the nearest pharmacy to your hotel there in Saudi.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
Thank you.
through Nusuk, if you want to choose to select the wheelchair, you can do that through Nusuk. But Nusuk, usually they will provide them when you arrive in Mecca. So let's say if your package start from Medina first, you will receive the wheelchair when you arrive in Mecca, inshallah. And before that, you start the manasik.
Okay, and I have a question for mom. I mean, she have a question, you know, that she want to ask you guys. But I'm the one that's gonna ask you guys. So she wanna do Hajj for her parent. They passed away. Is
Yes.
there someone that can do that for them over there, or that she can pay to do it for them, or how does that work? Or is there any, you know?
Yeah, I'm not scholar, so I think this question maybe if you can like the masjid, the nearest masjid to you, or if you can check with the imam and ask him about this, like doing Hajj on behalf of somebody.
So I'll add to that, Khaled. You're correct. If she wants to do it for somebody else, she is able to, as long as she speaks to an imam and makes the correct intention. Now, if she wants to pay somebody there to do it for somebody else, and she's going to do her own Hajj, that will be difficult because they're very restrictive who can get in. There'll be nobody able to do a Hajj for her because they're very restrictive. Does that make sense, brother?
Yeah, I got you. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Brother Abdurrahman, go ahead.
Yeah, so my question, when I was listening to the presentation, I think I don't know if I missed it. I see that there were two categories of packages, the luxury and the premium. So are there other ones that are kind of lower prices than those ones? So I don't know if those were mentioned, but yeah, that's what
Brother
I want.
Rami, you want to take this one?
Yeah, Jazakallah khair. So this is just what we showed you, just a sample from last year, right? So there is no prices, no packages ready for next year, but you can expect from Adam Travel to provide the three options, either affordable or standard packages, premium packages, and luxury packages. So inshallah, we will have all these three options, and we'll we'll walk you through these packages with the details and prices, and all of that will be provided. So what was today, we just wanted to give you samples or examples of the packages we had from last year.
Yeah, I appreciate that because also, even though we're not expecting it to be of the same price, at least they can be kind of for us to be able to plan our budget. So that's why I'm asking, so that if I can see kind of a rough idea, that I can mark it up a little bit and start planning ahead. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Jazakallah.
With that, I want to say a few things. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining and for putting your trust in us to guide you, inshallah, for this Hajj. This is an honor we do not take lightly, and we know that people have options, and we appreciate those who trust us and want to work with us, and we hope to fulfill that trust, inshallah, through our efforts and sincerity. And number two, the most important thing for everybody, really, is to, I know, especially with the American Muslims, they always like to, play out all the scenarios and get plan in advance. We're a type A society, but is first really just at this point, make your intention. You've made the intention for Hajj, and that's the biggest and most important step. And let that guide you through this entire process. Okay, that you are going for ibadah, you are going to fulfill one of your pillars, and you are going to for a life-changing experience, and kind of let Allah guide the way beyond that. And we recommend keeping that spirit throughout this journey. So that's probably the most important piece of information you can take from this entire meeting. And then beyond that is to not worry. All of these questions can be answered in more and more detail. Our goal today was just to get you familiar with what Hajj was, how it works now, and the Nusuk process, and even just get a taste of what the programs look like. But plenty of programs will come, and we will walk you through all of them with all the details. It's too soon now to even really book anything or plan anything other than maybe get your PTO if you need that in advance, and we kind of gave you the dates. So that's really all you need to just get on the Telegram group, fill out the interest form, and have the patience to go step by step, inshallah. And we will be there for you every step of the way, inshallah, with more updates, more announcements, and more webinars to come. That's all we have for this meeting. Thank you all. Jazakallah khair for coming on this Saturday afternoon and learning Hajj with us. And as always, for those unfamiliar, we post the recording on Telegram, and any slides and information that we've shown, we also post it on Telegram as well, which is why we always recommend being on Telegram. So look out for that in the coming couple of days. And as now the season has begun, we will, inshallah, begin adding more and more information in a much more rapid fashion than we have in the last few months. With that said, Jazakallah khair. Thank you to Rami, Amru, and Khalid, and Sister Niman for all your efforts as always. They do so much for the pilgrims. Alhamdulillah, and you will begin to love and appreciate them throughout this process. And Jazakallah khair for everyone for attending. And Assalamu alaikum.